Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here in the Pink House. And I do have a story I need to bring to you. I would say this is not a happy story, not at all. Is 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 a complex story. It got me feeling some kind of way, but I'm going to bring you the story. Let me just say everything is alleged. This is my opinion only. In this video is made for educational purposes only. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring you the story. But let me just say, I will be putting up a trigger warning. Okay, and a due to some things may be a little graphic, the content may be. So I will make sure that is up when needed. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the story right now. This been going on. It came across my desk yesterday, and I saw the story yesterday. I wanted to report on it yesterday, but I had a lot of other things going on, so I'm going to bringing it to you today. So here we go. We're going to just go ahead and let it play out. This story is with KRNV News 4. So, and their information would be down in my comments, not the comments in my description board. So, if you all want to follow up on the story or get more information, you can. So, I'm going to go ahead and start the video so you can see what's going on. Oh, wait, before I do that, this is the young man in question that had an incident. His name is Rickey Johnson, and he had an incident that went on, and I'm not too happy about it myself. It disturbed him, and it's disturbing to me as well. And the incident was with this man here. Yes, this man. He was later identified as Gary Miller. Okay. Now, this happened in Virginia City, Nevada. And you can see the title, Rickey Johnson. He came across this gentleman, this man, in the other picture, the white man, allegedly he's a racist, and he said, I have a hanging tree in my backyard for you. But he didn't just say for you, it's for the N word. Okay, he have a hanging tree. Now, everybody know what that means, a hanging tree. If you're older, you know exactly what he meant by that. And I don't think he missed words with that. Okay? And this is what was said. The first thing that this guy said was, get the F out of my face with the N word. I said, what the F did you say? Okay, the guy said, the first thing this guy said was, get the F out of my face with the N word. Now, that was the Gary Miller said that. And then Rickey Johnson said, what the F did you say? Then he replied back to me, so this is what Gary Miller said, I have a hanging tree in my backyard for ends like you. That's what he told Johnson. So now, is that disturbing? Yes, that's very disturbing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play the video and let you all see it, okay? And you make your own judgments.
My name is Rickey Johnson, also known as Uncle Rickey D1.
Okay, so Rick, if I'm going to give you a title, what would your title be? Petition worker? How would you explain yourself?
I'm a petitioner. We change different laws and do different things like that in different states.
So let's start with the very basic. You were getting a petition real quickly.
Basically, I came to the event only to get signatures. We're trying to change a law here, which is to lower attorney contingency fees. They charge a certain amount here, so we're trying to lower it down from the 30% that they're doing now to cap it to a 25%. So I walked up, seen those gentlemen sitting there. I was like, hey guys, excuse me, would y'all happen to be registered voters here in the state of Nevada? Would y'all sign my petition to lower attorney fees? Before the camera even went on, the first thing that this guy said was, get the F out of my face with the N word. I say, what the F did you say? He replied back to me, I have a hanging tree in my backyard for in people like me. That's when I say, what the F you say again? And I took my camera out and I began to record him. I say, repeat it. What did you say? And that's when the camera came on, and then you know everything from the camera after that. I wasn't trying to start anything. I came peacefully. Those guys was wrong. They degraded me. They treated me like I was trash. I was assaulted by Miss Miller numerous of times. She continued to push me. She also tried to gaslight me with saying these different things. Do you have a mother? Yes, I have a mother and a father. And you come and turn around and say God love you. I know God love me, but you're just saying this because the camera's on and you're wrong. The other guys that were sitting down there, they are associated with the hot August nights. They all had the lanyards and the things on. They are associated with it. Firehouse Saloon, the Millers own that. They also own East Bay, some kind of car thing. They also own the ice cream creamery there. I want justice and I want awareness to be put out into the world all over that there is still racism everywhere. And this is unacceptable and I want justice. And it's not fair, it's not right for no one to be treated like this. And as of today, since this situation happened, I'm leaving to go home to get my mind together, to get my mental right and get right because it's real. It's a scary situation, and I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
We are seeing posts on social saying that you are a plant. You were put here by the Democrats or etc. Trying to rouse things up. What do you say about
No, that is not true. I've been working with my job for over 5 years, and I'm a very dedicated person to my job. I was not put there for nothing political. It had nothing to do with anything political. Lawyer fees have nothing to do with anything political. This is an initiative in the state of Nevada and Nevada only. It's only an initiative to be put on the ballot. And we're just trying to change the amount of attorney fees. But I've never went there to do anything political or cause ruckus for anything to do with any side. I just went there to do my job. And that was it. And I don't deserve what they did to me just because I was there doing my job. And the only reason this happened, it had nothing to do with my job, but it had everything to do with the color of my skin. And everybody out there, no one came to my rescue. No one but one person. And this woman named Tiana and her friend, they were the only two that came to my rescue, as well as the lady in the beginning told them that I'm a human being, which I am, which they made me feel like I was trash. But I want to give a shout out to that lady. I don't know who she is. And a shout out to Tiana and her friend for getting me out of there safely. Also, I also want to say too, in the video, someone stated to get rid of me, basically. I don't want to say the word, and that's what made me state, do it. Like, I'm trying to get awareness. I wasn't trying to get clout, and the cursing and thing that I was doing, it was only to get people attention, because I was backed in the corner and I feel like I was closed in, and I was not gonna back down. I'm not gonna back down to that kind of stuff, because it needs to be heard. But it's not right, and it's not cool, and it's like the movie Get Out. That's how I felt like that movie Get Out when that woman was in my face. It was like it was a crazy situation.
And it didn't stop there, right? You said when I was talking to you yesterday, you were saying that even afterwards, people were telling you what?
After that, people were telling me, don't go to the sheriff's office, because the sheriff that he's also along with them, and the lady, as you can see in the video, saying, oh, you can go tell him whatever. It doesn't mean anything. Like, she was making a mockery of me saying that I was gonna go to the police. Like, okay, go, it's not gonna be nothing. In which the people said, someone told Tiana, told her, don't go to the police because nothing gonna happen. So Tiana, the lady who helped me, she pulled me and said, hey man, just let's go to your car, get in your car and get out this town. I got in my car, they followed me out. And when I got out of the town, I actually had to run and jump out of my car to go to a place because I felt like someone was following me. So I jumped out and I called Lyon County Police Department. They said there was nothing that they can do. I called Story County Police Officer, and they told me I had to come back up into the mountains
If you're not making 100,
let this ad go past, and then I will continue. Okay, here we go, guys. I just wanted that ad to go past.
This just happened, which is 5 minutes away for this to happen, to go speak to the police. I said, is there any kind of way where Story County Police can come speak to me on a regular street? But me, I still went because I need this to be taken care of. Someone need to be responsible for this. So I went, I met those two officers at some hotel. They took my information. I uploaded the video to them. They told me in their words, I have to wait at least 2 weeks to 30 days before I can find out if the DA want to file charges against the Millers, the assault and the other things that guy was saying. Why do I have to wait so long for these people to get charges brought against them for these things? But if I would have touched her or even grazed her.
Wait now. I didn't he have to wait 2 weeks? What, 2 weeks so he can think about it? 2 weeks for what? He had to wait 2 weeks or up to 30 days? Is that what I'm hearing? If somebody assaults you, you got to wait that long? While they think about it, I guess? That don't make no sense. I think that was some made up law he just made up. That person that came and took his statement, that's just something they just made up on the fly. You know how they make up stuff on the fly? They make up stuff as they go. Because I think nothing is going to be done about it. Because I think they're all family. I think that, in my belief, in my opinion, they all together.
I probably wouldn't be right here speaking for myself, or I would have been in jail. The sheriff, they're no good. If you go on the internet, he have videos of him with nooses, which is the same thing that the guy was saying that he hanged people with.
Oh, I'm going to go on the internet and check that, guys. I am. I'm going to go on the internet to try to pull it up and see myself. And if I do find that, I will come back with you with a follow up on that. Oh, that's a good thing. Okay. I will make sure I do some research and see what I can find about that. And if I do find it, I will be bringing it to you part 2.
And the thing is in the backyard. The sheriff, he has a noose on his shirt. On the other side, you can see his badge. And he's standing right there by the saloon firehouse. These people are not good people. They should not have the rights that they have down there. And something needs to be done. I want justice.
So talk to me about what justice looks like for you.
I want them charged. That's the justice I want them charged. And I want it put out that this is not going to be accepted in Virginia City, Nevada. It's not going to be accepted here. It's not going to be accepted nowhere. And for people that, I feel like for people that can just purposely degrade a person with racism and things like that, I think that needs to be a law where there's some kind of misdemeanor or some kind of charge. And I think that'll bring it back a little. That'll make a person think like, wait a minute, let me not say this because I know I can go to jail for it. But right now you can say anything to a person like these guys said and get away with it. And it's cool. And it's going to continue to happen if something is not done about it. And me speaking, something needs to be done. And I want America, this city, Houston, everywhere to know that it has to be stopped. We have to stand up for each other in situations like that. We have to stand up no matter what. Yeah, you may be scared. Yeah, you may get, be like, oh my God, I can't get into that. But you have to stick up for people. And I'm not just speaking for me. I'm speaking for anyone that goes through any kind of racism, any race, not just Black, African American, even white people. They still get called different names. I want everyone that have anything to do with racism, they need to have some kind of charges brought with them or something. Something has to be done, but this got to stop.
You were saying yesterday too, you were concerned about your safety. Is that still the case?
Yes, ma'am. I went to the casino at the GRS. I actually left my phone in my car, and I usually don't do that. I got into the casino. I was out there jamming, and I was having my fun. And two people walked up to me and told me I need to get the F out of town because you're messing up people's businesses and lives. I said, I didn't mess up anyone's business or life. I didn't do anything wrong to anyone. I'm doing what I think is right. And they walked away. And as soon as I seen them walk away, because I didn't have my phone, the security guard at the GSM told me I needed to leave because I was starting problem. I said, I didn't start any problem. They're only doing this for one reason. It's because me going viral on the internet because of what happened to me. That's the only reason is so I left. But yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm going back where I live because yeah, it is what it is. I just think I need to go home. I need to go home and get my mind right and get my mental right because this is it's really it's bothering me. And yeah.
John, you got any questions? Hold on, I asked Ben if he had any questions. He said nothing beyond the obvious task. What happened before the video started? Narrative of what happened, what he was doing, how made him feel, the police report and charges. Yes. So really quickly, you good? What are the charges that Story County Sheriff's Department told you they're looking at?
They didn't tell me actually anything. I was so frustrated with them because they was not really trying to help me. They only gave me a card with each of their name on it. Also, they gave me the card with the 5-digit number on the back, which I guess is the incident report. They say that there's nothing that they can do as officers, so I have to wait for the 2 weeks to 30 days to check in to see if the DA will pick up charges. I was so frustrated because I told him if I would have done the same thing that they did, I would have been in jail. He said, no, you wouldn't have been in jail. Those are different laws that they have. I said, no, that is bull crap. You know it and I know it. So I took the card and I said, I don't even want to go. I just want to get out of this town. And I didn't want to be there no more because I was back into the town where that just happened. And they say that everybody out there, which is officials, the police officers and the sheriff, they're all the same. So I really didn't want to do it, but I still needed to get a report for my job and a police report so I can see about justice.
Last question for me is, there's people also on social media saying a few bad apples don't describe the entire town of Virginia City. It don't.
And I'm sorry that all the backlash that everybody is getting, it's not everybody. When I was in other cities and other towns, they treated me well. It was no problem. It's Virginia City, Nevada, Firehouse Grill, Miller family, the daughter, the son, not the son, the son-in-law, the guy that was sitting there. He works at some big plant. He's a manager at a big plant that's out here. How can you be a manager directing a whole plant with thousands of people and you're racist? That's not right at all. But yeah, I have no problem with nobody out here. Nevada's a good city. Nevada is a good city. A good state. Reno's a good city. I had no problem with no one out here, but I just think it's best that I leave. And I don't know what else.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think we're just going to get a little bit of video of you.
Women over 55 are.
Okay, guys, I'm letting this little, okay, that was it. That was it on that. So I'm gonna stop sharing that. Okay, you heard what Rickey Johnson said. I hope and pray that he gets out of that town and gets out safely. Okay? I really do. I don't want anything to happen to him. I know what small towns are like. Okay? Yeah, it could be sometime, may not be the best thing to be in a small town. And I grew up in one. But thank you guys for watching. All right. And if I have anything new on this story, I will be bringing it to you. So do one thing for me. if you can, go ahead and hit that like button. Okay. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you can, go over to my second channel, Pink Global. I will be showing this on both channels, which is Pinkie the Housewife and Pink Global. So please go over there, wherever channel you're on, try to hit both channels with the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. All right. And I want to thank you, and you all have a good evening. Bye-bye.